There's a reason, or here's the reason why I personally am going to hate Cars 3 when it comes out. Because number one, or first of all, sorry, I wish more than anything that Cars 3 would have been released on February 16 of 2013. And more than that, I wish that obviously Lightning McQueen would have been Dinoco. I wish Mater would have never been rusty, or disgusting, or immature, or childish, as in the very first Cars. And I wish Sally, of course, would have been younger than Lightning McQueen and voiced by Rachel McAdams. And I wish that, or at least in my version of Cars 3, that would have came out on February 16, 2013, Cruz Ramirez would have been voiced by Jennifer Lopez. Because honestly, Jennifer Lopez seems like a much better choice, in my opinion, to voice Cruz Ramirez. And Jackson Storm, in my version, would have been voiced by Jackson Storm would have been voiced by Orlando Bloom instead of Armie Hammer, because obviously they should have chosen an actor that was more closer to the age that Owen Wilson was in the very first Cars movie, which would have obviously been Orlando Bloom. I think he would have been the best choice, in my opinion, for Jackson Storm. And of course, I wish Lightning McQueen had a Dinoco crew chief. I wish he had a Dinoco pit crew instead of a lame ass Radiator Springs stupid garbage trash ass crew team. And I wish that obviously he had a brand new Dinoco hauler that he would have got in the very first Cars movie at the end, so that by the time of Cars 3, he would have been just so badass with all his like different paint jobs. But being Dinoco, man, for me that would have been a dream come true. And I still wish, and I will never stop wishing, no matter what, that Lightning McQueen became Dinoco in the first Cars movie, and it pisses me off that he never did become Dinoco. And that's one of the main reasons why I just absolutely hate the Cars franchise, and I look down upon it. I scold it for what it is. Because I know for a fact that my version of Cars, Cars 2, and even Cars 3 would have been so much better. Now, there's absolutely nothing I would have changed about Cars 3. Except, of course, the fact, like I said, that I wish Lightning McQueen would have been Dinoco. Lightning McQueen would have had a Dinoco crew chief and a Dinoco pit crew. And I wish Sally would have been voiced by Rachel McAdams. And even the brand of her Porsche would have been a 2006-2007. Lightning McQueen's car brand would have been a 2005. And I wish Cruz Ramirez would have been voiced by Jennifer Lopez, not Cristela Alonso. That is the worst choice ever. And Jackson Storm, I wish would have been voiced by Orlando Bloom, not fucking Armie Hammer. And of course, I wish Mater wouldn't have been a rusty, disgusting, piece of junk. I don't care how many of you love and adore Mater's character, because honestly, I hate his character. I've hated his character ever since the first Cars, because he's rusty, he's old, he's a piece of trash and junk, and honestly, he shouldn't even be that old. John Lasseter just made his character seem so old, which he shouldn't be. And honestly, it pisses me off that John Lasseter, the ass kisser, ever decided to make Mater Rusty in the first place. He should have kept him Baby Blue and never ever made him Rusty. Never decided to make him so immature and childish and disgusting. He could have still been funny, and if he would have been Baby Blue, I would have actually kind of liked Mater's character. Now, he wouldn't be one of my favorites, but I would have kind of liked his character. To me, he would have been like an okay character if he was funny and Baby Blue, but not immature, childish, and disgusting. Like farting in the movie Cars and Cars 2 like he did. Because in my version, Mater would never have been Rusty or childish or immature, disgusting. He would have been Baby Blue, as he should have been, and as his original paint job and color was. But he would have still been funny, and people would have still liked Mater in my version. And that's why I will still hate Cars 3.